Hey y'all, I am coming live from 9 Mile of the most. Oh, there we go. I am coming live from 9 Mile Cemetery. It's one of the most haunted places in Missouri. Lighting's a little bit weird because we are out here and we're not looking to have anybody stop us, but we are out here doing EVP sessions. Have found an area out here that is old. A lot of the cemetery stones stop in the 60s. This is in the 1800s. And so we're here live and just hoping to do some real basic paranormal stuff. I'm here with my husband, Chris Couch, Raven's Eye Paranormal through the Spiritual Speakeasy. Um, Bar's always open, spirits are always served. And a big shout out to Katie Stafford for getting me on tonight and his equipment because we're going to be getting some of that equipment out as well, hopefully. And hopefully the lighting isn't too bad out here. So we're just going to run some EVP sessions and see what's going on out here. We've already got a couple hits. We've had light as I walked through the cemetery. The EVP box said light twice. That was interesting. It also said cold when I was putting my hoodie on, so that's pretty exciting. So we're just going to sit here and chat with the spirits for a minute, and then we're going to move on to some other stuff. And thank you for everybody who's on and watching, and hopefully we'll have a fun night. We'll see what's going on. That was Laborer. I am sitting by the tombstone of a World War I veteran. So, Laborer, did you work? Did you work hard? Thank you for your service. Is there anybody here that would like to chat tonight? Let's see if I can move this closer. The background noise is highway sound. Who's here with us tonight? Anybody here want to speak? Who called the light out for me when I was walking through the cemetery? Go ahead and speak. Just setting up some cameras and things around. Anybody here want to speak? Don't be scared. It's time you can tell your story. Appears to be quiet.
Chair.
A chair would be very nice. Right now, my butt is getting extremely wet sitting on the ground. Would you like to sit and talk with me? It's okay to come up to me. Mean you no harm. Would like to just sit and talk and interact with anyone who's still around here or any entity that's around.
Need.
What do you need? I don't need anything. I'm here to tell your story tonight. Hey, Cheryl. Hi, Supernatural Inc. followers. We're streaming on the Broom Closet, Raven's Eye, Supernatural Inc. Hi, Brandy. Hi, Bella. It's quiet and cold out here tonight. Do you all need something? Is there something here I can communicate with you about? Is there something you'd like to share? I have an electronic box here. It's very strange, but it won't hurt you. It just pulls up letters and words. So you can just try to speak.
VCR.
It is not a VCR, but a VCR is an electronic box. Yes. Did you have a VCR? What was your favorite movie? And the grass is very cold and wet out here.
Rock.
Dropped. I did not drop. I set down my flashlight, but that was very visual of you. You saw me do that. You probably thought I was going to drop. Just going to walk about here a little bit. The lighting's going to get weird. I'm going to take the light off me for a minute and see where I'm at. Is anybody in this area that would like to talk? It's a very old area. Signal. I was moving my flashlight back and forth so I could see. Did that look like a signal to you? It could be. Here's a nice bench. Let's come over here and sit.
Mommy.
Mommy, do I have a child around here? Is there a child that would like to talk to me? Don't be afraid. Don't be scared. How old are you? I don't know if you can. I don't think you can see the tree. Somebody's planted a really pretty tree here. It looks like it's got some kind of berries on it. Is there a child's grave around here? Ah, very interesting. There is a gravestone right in front of me. The last name is Coil, Coil, and it's dated July 3rd, 1916. Death date is December 10th, 1919. So 3 years old. And it's France. Baby, can you read that? I can't read that. Francine? Fran, R.A. Grace. Grac, Gracel? Gracielle.
Skate.
Skate. Graciella Coil. Graciella, was that you that said mommy? Who else is out here? Don't be afraid to come forward.
Suitcase.
Suitcase.
Mailbox.
Suitcase and a mailbox. Hi, Barbara. Hi, Julie. Hi, Sarah. Hi, Ravy Rave. It's cold out here. I was not quite prepared for this. So the spirits out here, did you guys know it's Halloween tonight? We always come out to a cemetery, or we used to always come out to cemeteries on Halloween. This really wasn't the cemetery I was looking to come out of, but this is where the map took us to, and there are no coincidences in my life. So here we are, at the wrong cemetery, but one of the most haunted in Missouri. We have been here before. This one actually, when you park the car on some of the drive-throughs, you feel like the car's still moving when you stop the car. There's also ghost lights reported in the cemetery. Right now, we are the only lights in the cemetery. Brandy feels a 10-year-old boy around, but it could be here and not with you. Boy, I know how that goes. I know something did approach me. The voice box said, Mommy. That's always creepy because kids creep me out. but I'm sitting in front of a tombstone that is a child, so that would make sense. Ravi's saying she does not like that feeling. No, actually, it's aside from being freezing out here, it's not bad. It's not super creepy. If you're seeing what looks like smoke around me, that's how cold it is. Eula. Eula is an old name, Eula. Is there a Eula here that wants to say hi to anybody? Hi, Michael. Who here wants to speak? I know there's a lot of energy here. If you're the child and you called me mommy, please come back up to me and talk with me. I did not bring any toys to the cemetery to play, but you're welcome to come sit by me. Yes, Ravi. Eula is a Civil War name, and there is some. I know there's World War One. I don't know if there's Civil War in this cemetery or not. So I don't know whether my hair just fell. It's really hard to see here, and my dreads are tied up, and something just tapped my ear. So I don't know whether that's my hair or something tapped.
Closet.
That word was closet. This is going to look really nerdy, but it's really cold. So we're just going to get a little warmer here. Ravi says it was my hair. Thank you. You guys are watching me. I can't hardly see myself on the screen. So for those of you guys that just joined us, we're at 9 Mile Cemetery. It's a Presbyterian cemetery. It's listed as one of the most haunted in Missouri. Did you hear that behind me? So my husband is facing me. Do you have SLS on?
No.
No. He's just got a light on me.
Yep, fine for that.
Oh, shoot. Well, do you guys want us to switch to?
I can go thermal.
Yeah, thermal would be good. Or you can take the SLS box. I mean, the EVP and everything. It's quiet right now. Well, maybe I said that, and now it's like making all kinds of stuff. It's lighting up all kinds of colors. We could put the reverse play box next to me too. We have KD Stafford's Supernatural Inks reverse play box with us tonight. I don't know what that noise was, Brandy. It was behind me on the right side. And I lose my light source when I turn around, so then that becomes a whole different thing. I have come to the conclusion that we need a fast up and go in a dark place when we're streaming. That's another whole thing. Oh, I got good light. Okay, that's good. Except for I look like I'm half shrouded. Burr. Let me see if I can do a turnaround. That was kind of creepy. No, there's really nothing behind me. I think there's some trees and there's the gravel entrance to and from the road, but we're pretty deep. We've got highway, but it's probably a good mile from here. So there's a lot of highway sounds. It's hard in these areas to cut the highway noise. So the voice box that we're using right now is Katie Stafford's reverse play. I like reverse play. If you guys have never heard of that before, what it actually does is it pulls in the sounds that you would hear on an SB7 or something like that, but it plays it backwards. And so the thought process there is obviously if you get a whole sentence that's congruent, that makes sense, and it's playing it backwards, it may be more accurate, as well as the subconscious works in weird ways. And you can upload apps to your phone that as people are speaking or people do speeches or even music, you can run it through slow and it will reverse it backwards, kind of like the hidden things that are in people's record albums and things like that. So it's the whole playing backwards thing. Dragon's Crypt, hello, hello. Are you out here with me, baby? He went to the car. So there was just this weird, I'm trying to decide. There's like this weird blue light, and I'm trying to see where it's coming from. Forest. Somebody here liked the forest? Did you live in the forest? Did you have trees where you used to live?
Beds.
Beds. Did you have beds in the forest? Did you camp out? Tell me more about the beds. How many of you are there out here with me tonight?
Horoscope.
Horoscope. That's an interesting thing to say. Ravi, you heard cheers. I'll go back and check on the list. You miss things when you're trying to multitask. And cheers, though, to anybody out there. If anybody has a nice warm drink out there, I would share it with you. For all the veterans out here, thank you for your service. Who's out there? Anybody want to speak to us tonight? It's Halloween night. Dance. If I had some music, we could dance. Yes. No, that's not footsteps, Raby. That's the reverse play sweeping. Can turn it down some. Boy, it's cold out here. Gloves are an important part for the oh shit kit. If you have an oh shit kit, put gloves in them. Speaking of dance, if you step up to where I'm sitting and you want to dance, we can dance. You can sit next to me. You can keep me warm. And hand warmer packets, yes. All the things we did not bring tonight because our house was nice and toasty. I'm going to stand up for Billy. Somebody's named Billy? Is there a Billy around here? If there is a Billy around here, please. Whoa, that was not what I meant to do. My flashlight just got the dust. I was going to try to show y'all behind, but I'm not sure how that's not working really well. You can't really see. I don't think you can see the location very well.
Grandpa.
That was Grandpa. I'm sure there's somebody's grandpa out here. Trying to get a look at some of the older stones out here. 1919 to 1922. Lulabelle. 1920, 21, 22. Another 3-year-old. So it looks like I chose a place that was surrounded by kids, if that's not creepy enough on Halloween. So if there's any kids here that want to join me, come out and join me. It does, Brandy, it doesn't look like it, but there's like a mixture of really old and really new. Well, not really new being in the 60s. This seems to be the older part that's next to the road. This one looks like 1966. This one's 1969 to 1989. So 20 years old. Mason, I believe this is Masonic from the symbols on it. And there is it's a smashed up flower urn. This one is without light source. I can't tell. It's a really old one. Well, if there's anybody that wants to speak, here's a U.S. Army World War II. Picking up anything on SLS, baby?
Not yet. We'll see so far.
Just me. Well, that's good. I'm okay with that. I'm not looking to be a hero tonight. I love something. I'm walking in circles and he's trying to follow me. This is that's a nice grave. That's not old. Oh, sorry. I would say too much sugar and past my bedtime, but that's really not the case. Yeah, this is an older, definitely some older stuff mixed in. I bet they put the older stuff and then they built up around it. Reverse play is kind of quiet tonight. Sorry, I think I just gave you a nasal shot there. Hello. And that was interesting. I said it was quiet, and then the reverse play just said hello. Who's here that wants to talk? I'm also hearing voices. I'm not sure where they're coming from. Did you hear that, baby? You did not? I just heard a little kid. Who's here? My name is Julie. If you would like to come and talk to us, don't be afraid of the lights or the strange things. They won't hurt you in any way. They're so that we're able to talk with you and we can learn about each other. I'm not here to make you go away. This is your home. Anybody want to come up and speak? Excuse me. I think my nose is going to fall off out here. Well, maybe if I get up and walk away again, it'll talk. That is so strange. Like I just heard it again behind me. There is nothing behind me. I'm going to turn my reverse play box up and I'm going to walk away from the light for a minute. I'll try to keep the light source so I can walk without pulling myself in on me. So I'm If you drive through here, it's like a circle that circles around it, and then something goes through the middle of it. And I'm out past the actual gates. I'm in between the two gates to the place, and I keep hearing sounds. That's where the crackling was before. And I swear I keep hearing something giggle. So I don't know if there's like kids playing with me or if it's just imagination at this point. If anybody else hears anything, point it out. So what's interesting about this is the gates don't go in and out of the cemetery. They're to the side of the road. I would assume to keep people from driving off the road, but it's a flat road. So I'm not really sure what that means. It's almost like there's a field that's past the gates. And I feel like there's a lot of activity past that. I'm just kind of wandering about and leaving my camera lights behind. So if it goes dark, I have a flashlight. What are you getting out?
Natural millimeter.
Ah, are you freezing?
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah. It is really cold out here. And I'm in Crocs with wool socks. So my feet are soaking wet. With a hoodie on. Proper clothing is a must when you do this. I'm wandering out of the cemetery into the field. See if I can figure this flashlight out here. It's being kind of stupid. Well, that's not working. Oh, there we go. Okay, let's see what's out here in the forest or the field. Ooh, well, that isn't creepy much. Shit. Pretty sure I'm on somebody's private property. And I think it's a lot creepier than the actual cemetery. Definitely has some old energy there that has floated that way. So the area that way is a field.
Uh-huh.
It's really creepy. I keep hearing things. And it's got that whole, I have to laugh. It's kind of got a vibe of like Children of the Corn and Salem's Lot, but there's no corn stalks. They've been like plowed down. Chris has got a thermal going. Well, not a thermal, but a natural meter. You seeing anything?
Mm-mm. Nothing on the thermal.
I thought maybe there was some deer and that could have been
Could
making the
be.
noise that I was hearing. because we are way out there. I'm going to just kind of wander. And Chris is running the thermal. Hmm. Here's an old stone. It just says mother. And that's been carved into the top of it. 1875. Anybody here want to talk? Yeah, there's a lot of children in here. There's a Mary, August 6th, 1937, August 6th, 1937. Not picking up anything.
Nothing yet.
Excuse me. Nose is running. I guess we could run another. What are you using your phone for? Oh, you're doing the nothing. Do you want to run? Pull another voice, like a different voice box, and we'll try another EVP session, and then we will move on because it's cold as hell out here, and I cannot feel my fingers. Gotta figure this out. Fingerless gloves for podcasts, so you can work your phone and work the lights and work the flashlight. This is my first time going in zero darkness doing a live recording, so or zero light. Reverse play was very, very quiet after it said hello and then another name. Hey to everybody out there. Running necrophonics right now. Hello to anybody out there. Anybody want to speak? Hello. What's your name? Creepy whisper. Who's out there that wants to speak? This is your last chance to speak. We're going to give it about business. Yes. Julie and Chris are out here with Raven's Eye and the Spiritual Speakeasy on Supernatural Inc. Oh, yeah, that doesn't work. Hi, who's out there? You were out there good. There's always a me. There's always a me. How many how many are you out there? Sounded like Lisa. Is there a Lisa out there? Bree? Hi, Bree. Do you want to talk with us? Are we interrupting your quiet time out here? That was kind of creepy. After. Don't leave. That was clear. Don't leave. Brandy says she heard speak and talk. Children. How many children are out here? Can the children come and talk? There is something right there. Right there. Who is in front of me? Who's standing in front of me about 10 feet? Erica? Is that what they said, Erica? I am. Are you standing in front of me? Do you see anything there? That had the creepiest face. That was not cool. Who had the creepy face that's standing in front of me? Do you have a message for anyone that you want to say out loud? Mom and dad. How many spirits are out there with me right now? Did that say anticipation? It sounded like it said anticipation. Okay, so to whoever came through with fucker, we are on the roll right now. So Should we stay? Is there someone that wants to talk with us longer? You want to talk to us longer? What's your name? Did you get something?
Nothing yet.
So I'm going to do a 10-second countdown. And if there's anybody that wants to speak, you have 10 more seconds to say something to engage in conversation. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, death. Now, death is intriguing. That almost makes me want to stay and talk with you. Did you die? Were you a human and you died? Or were you here before? Or are you of the earth? Whoa. What did that say?
I have no idea what that
Okay. So am I speaking to something that has passed away, has died, or am I speaking to something that's of the earth? What am I? I don't know what you are. Oop, that was my flashlight. Be mindful. Okay, I'm going to continue my countdown. 7, 6. Don't worry, I'm not worried. 5, 4, 3, 2. Thank you all for speaking with me. Bye. Okay. You want me to leave? Last words. Any last words? I'm holding off on the one.
did he just say.
Yeah, he did. It just said Julie. I thought at first it was Joy, but it was Jory. So you know my name. Yes, my name is Julie. Sucked back into the EV. Oh, that was some musical notes. Girl. Yeah. Hey, girl. What's up, dude? He's come. Who's come? Is somebody here? Is somebody here that I need to talk with? Lucifer. That just said Lucifer. Is Lucifer here? No. Is this Lucifer's area? I'm intrigued. Is this Lucifer's area? Goat. Are you trapped? Are you trapped? Nobody's trapped. You can leave. Ravi, did you just hear do hail? I missed that one. Text in. Was that in regard to the Lucifer? Bitch. There's always one. There's always one. So, so make your presence known if you're here. Get out. Why should I get out? Tell me why I should get out. Ravi said, "Yep." That do hail, Hail, came after Lucifer. You follow. I look I look very ghoulish, don't I? In thermal. So what's in here with me? We don't people. You'll text me? Okay, text it. That was cool. Well, if you're out here with me, whether it be a trapped spirit or Lucifer or whatever you go by, feel free to show yourself because it's very cold out here and it would be very cool for the audience to hear something and for me to feel something before I go warm up. Becky, did you hear don't her? Because I was telling them don't That was me that said don't shush. We don't shush on the box. I don't want anything to feel like they can't speak. Just to clarify, I was not shushing the spirits. Yep. Hey, brother. Wimp. Whoa. So again, there's a lot of talk and a lot of sounds, but nobody's making their presence known. So I'm going to start the countdown again. If you want me to leave, feel free to tell me to leave. That was a don't chatter. I thank you guys for attempting to speak. 10. You're done? Okay. Well, thank you. There's death again. That's the second death. 9. That was a Lucifer again. It's nothing. Death is nothing. Death is nothing. Do we just move on from death? We could have this whole conversation. Do we just move on from death? So we're in a cemetery. I would expect the word death. Not death. So that was a don't go and a leave. 10. Did you hear that? I said 10. It said 9. Spirits will always live up to your expectations. 8. 7. Done. 6. You're weird. 5. 4. 3. Oh my gosh. We've got a smart ass spirit here. I love it. 2. Thank you. I think somebody just said 2. Do I hear a 1? Can somebody say goodbye? Did I hear a bye? Somebody say bye. I think I thank the spirits for bringing it tonight and talking and communicating. Thank you guys for listening, man. I hope it was fun. It was different for me. Never, like I said, I've never done a live in total darkness before. The one thing that I have learned is when I'm walking out of a cemetery, I always carry some kind of communication device because there have been things that we have caught and heard and we've never recorded it, and that's really sad. So as I'm walking to the car and signing out on this podcast, I'm going to go ahead and stay live with you guys. When I hit the car, I'm going to end this. I want to thank all my viewers tonight. It's been fun. It's been cold, but it's been really fun. And thanks for hanging in there for an hour with me while we ramble with the spirits on Halloween night. I am going to walk with a flashlight and a phone and a podcast. And we're just going to take our time. I think Chris has got together a few pieces of equipment up. Is that all we got? You got everything? When you set things down on graveyard stones, it's kind of like you have to look around. I think we've got everything. We kept it simple tonight. I really appreciate you guys watching. We're heading back to the car. If the spirit that called out my light before could call it again, that'd be great. We're leaving. I thank you all. Are you glad we're leaving, spirits? Yep. Would you like us to come back? Back? That's two backs. Hi, Greg. So, as always, following the rules of investigations, what I came with, I will leave with. What we have met, new friends info will stay here and remain. Nothing will follow. So mote it be. And I thank you guys again for joining us. It's been a pleasure. Might go live again tomorrow night at a different location. And love you guys, and thanks again for joining us. Have a good night. Still Halloween. Happy Halloween. And I'll see y'all later. Night.